In this section, I'm going to see how to install an HTML sitemap using a plugin. Now, if you remember, when we created our pages, we created one page called Sitemap. Do you remember that? And if I bring this up, it was empty. We left it empty on purpose, and I'll show you why now. If we go to Plugins and then go to Add New, I'm going to search for something called an HTML sitemap. As you can see, there's various different sitemaps here. There's one here, there's another one over there, there's one here, there's lots of different types. This one here is being used by 80,000 people. So what we'll do is we'll go for the most popular. As you can see, it's got good reviews, compatible, updated recently. Everything's good about it. So we'll just click on Install Now. We'll then click on Activate. And if we look down here, basically, as you can see, we've got no setup as such here. It just simply says Get Started and Deactivate. If I click on where it says Get Started, you'll notice here we've got shortcodes. So I clicked on the down arrow here. There's various shortcodes I can use. I'll just take the basic one here, and I'll copy that into memory by pressing Ctrl+C after selecting it. If I wanted to, I could have various other options here, but we'll just go for this basic one. So we've installed the HTML sitemap plugin. I've copied the shortcode here. All I do now is I go to Pages. I go to the sitemap page, and then all I have to do is install a paragraph block and then insert this directly into the paragraph block. So I insert the shortcode. I then go and update this. If I then go and view the front end by going up to here and clicking on Visit Site, if I go and click on the sitemap page, what I see is the effect of that shortcode, which in this case is a list of all the pages on the website. So that's basically what an HTML sitemap does. It's basically an ordinary page, so it's just like any of these other pages here, except it displays links to all the other pages. So for instance, if I clicked on there, I could go to Gallery. If I go back to Sitemap and click on About Us, I go to the About Us page, and so on and so forth. The reason you should have a sitemap is A, it's useful for your visitors, and also it's one of the basic SEO things. Google actually tells you to create what's called an HTML sitemap, which is essentially what you're looking at. The nice thing about having this plugin rather than doing this manually is that if you later create some new pages, it'll be dynamically updated. So let's say I created some more pages about specialist products or something. As soon as I publish those would appear in this list. And as I say, the HTML sitemap is useful for your visitors because they can go here and basically go straight to, for instance, your services page. So maybe it wasn't listed on your menu, but they could access it via here. But it's also very useful for Google. It helps Google to better index your website, and that means you end up with better SEO.